Hey, what's going on, Bladers? This is Crow. So today we're taking a look at the newest UX-08 Silverwolf, and this is going to be on a 380 free ball. Now, before we get into this, couple of notes. One, it comes with a launcher that I did not know. For whatever reason, I don't like to look at the pre-release stuff. Like, I don't care about watching the videos. I want to feel this in my own hands, and I want to be surprised. No spoilers here. I want to just get down and figure things out. So I knew about the free ball because that was kind of like just talked about a lot, and I've seen the rotational blade on the blade itself. Really interesting stuff, but I didn't look at it. I didn't see any videos. I just heard the rumblings. Now, something I did get spoiled on, unfortunately, is the weight of the blade. I won't spoil it here. You know, maybe you already know, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the weight of the blade in particular later on in this video. There's nothing too much to talk about with the front of the box. It looks neat. I like it. It's cool. Let's go ahead, switch to the back. Now take a look at the back of the box. I'm not going to go too far in depth on these characters because I don't read, I don't watch the anime. I know it's so horrible. What kind of Beyblade X fan am I? But this guy is a Silverwolf. I think his name is Ginro or Ginru. But he's like the master of the guy who's friends with X, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So this guy is probably a baller. He's probably like amazing in the series, and he's gonna be probably the more like boss type in season 2. So yeah, I mean, I might be interested. I might go ahead and start watching season 1 to just catch up, because this guy looks absolutely insane. But we can see here it's going to be a stamina type, right, rotation, and the gimmick here is going to be free rotation. So the ball is going to be freely moving, and then the little blade, mini blade right here, is going to freely move as well. So once again, we got rotations, we got plenty of free stuff moving all about, and that stamina stat right there, that thing is pretty massive. So yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, oh, maybe it could be a really cool attack type Bey, and I was like really looking at it, I'm like, that's going to be a juicy stamina type. So definitely interested in seeing how this is going to perform. Moving on to the Ratchet, obviously I'm not an 80 height kind of person. The three prongs is fine, but yeah, I'm just really not into the 80 height, and maybe one day I will be, but for now, yeah, I just don't really find a use. And here is free ball. So yeah, it looks really good. I'm very cautiously optimistic when it comes to free ball, because I feel like the burst resistance is going to be completely trash when it comes to the free ball. So we'll definitely take a look and kind of do a more deep examination. And of course you get a launcher. Now before we get into the launcher, let's go ahead and take a look at the skill up guide. And coming down here, oh my god, what is coming out on November 2nd? It could be anything. It could be a samurai Bey, or it could be a dragon Bey. Probably gonna be a samurai Bey, but yeah, we'll definitely see how this Bey, the samurai something, I forgot the secondary part of the name, but we'll see how this is gonna perform come next month. I have pretty damn high hopes for this. I think it's gonna be a really awesome Bey. And of course you're gonna get this launcher right here, which I did not realize it's coming with a launcher. So pretty much the reason why it costs, I think it was like 2,000 yen, so about 600 yen more than what a normal UX would be without a launcher. So it's alright. I mean, I'm just going to throw it in the pile of launchers that I have, but yeah, it's a launcher, guys. Wow, crazy. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and move on to the biggest thing that we're looking forward to. And here we have the blade of the Silverwolf. Look at this. Oh, okay, first we're going to just dissect this, section by section. First, we're going to talk about the motif, the sticker, the beast inside. Look, I don't like wolves that much. It's like, it's cute little animal, but I'm not like into wolves. You know, give me something simple. Give me like a TV box. You know, put a TV box right on here. Put, I don't know, like a plane or something. You know, something that's, I like inanimate objects as my bit beast. Hey, that's how I am. That's what I do. Give me a little mascot guy. Skull, give me a little skull. That's fine. But wolves, not so much. However, this is badass, honestly. This is something that I just think has an intimidating aura about it, you know. That's how I feel when I see this. I'm like, wait, this is actually like looking at me. I feel like it's piercing through my soul. I love it. I am 100% digging it. Now, this is what I will say. I wish there was a tiny bit more color in this, because you got the black plastic right here. Everything else is kind of like just black or gray. Mostly just like black. Oh yeah, they got the gray inside here. Now you do have the flames, I want to say. I think that's flames, which definitely contrasts. And then you got the blade itself. I just wish there was a tiny bit of extra color somewhere in there. But that's me super nitpicking. So yeah, I think the blade little beast is phenomenal. Now let's go ahead and talk about the blade, the metal part itself. I love the simplicity of it. I don't really need every single Beyblade to be super edgy and pointy. I don't need that. This is really nice. It has really smooth surfaces, and it still has those little edge points. So it could definitely pull off some decent attacks. But I see the vision Tokoro Tomy has with this. This is going to be a pretty damn spectacular stamina type. I feel it in my soul. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, the blade design is cool. I think this is maybe a tail, if I'm going to just guess, because usually the blade has something to do with the overall motif. I think this might be a tail. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, that's just kind of like what I'm vibing with right now. However, it looks so good. All right, now we're flipping it under, and we're gonna just take a look at this freewheel. I don't really know much of the purpose for this. Like, this is what I'm guessing. Maybe, you know, you hit this, and it's possibly, I don't know, diffuses the energy like of impact. That's kind of what I'm guessing. Like, it does not impact as hard whenever you hit the blade. But I feel like with metal hitting this is just gonna break super easy. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this is really going to perform as a gimmick in the game. So yeah, the only way I can really think of, yeah, it hits it and it kind of like negates the impact, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. So we'll see. But underneath, I mean, it looks really unique. I love it. All right, now it's set and zeroed. Go ahead and place this right on top, and we got 36.8. Yeah, unfortunate because I've been seeing a lot of 37s out there. So I'll see how it performs before I start buying more to get a heavier weight. Next we have is that 380. So nothing really too spectacular. I always love just clear, like just straight up clear. And then you got the black. The points look pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. It's just 80 is not the height, but you know what? It could be something of value in the future, so I will still keep this. It's not like I'm trashing all my extra bays and parts. So this will definitely be kept in the collection, and then whenever it's like, hey, 380 has a usage with this particular blade, bam, I'm going to go ahead and pop it out and possibly use it. But yeah, it's a ratchet that has 3 points. Alright, and here is free ball. So you're probably wondering, how exactly is this free? Well, it goes into this part of the shaft right here that's pretty much concaved in a way, like you know, etched in. So I'm going to compare this to regular ball. This is just the black gold version. So you see here there's these little rivets inside. Now when you put this inside of a ratchet, you're gonna hear, I don't know if you can hear the clicks. So that just basically allows the ratchet to kind of like stay more like in the ratchet. But this is gonna be free, see, free spinning, just like that. So I'm a little bit concerned about the burst resistance. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna really impact it, but yeah. That's free ball. It can spin on its own. So you hit this thing and it's like, oh, it's just gonna keep spinning. Very, very interesting, but it looks good. I mean, I don't really have any problems with this. It looks ball. It is ball. And I get 2 balls. Now, this one is definitely much wider. Free ball just looks way more thin. This one has a wider surface, or just wider area. I think they might have the same amount of grooves or gears right here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same height. I think, yeah, pretty much the same height. So, yeah, free ball just is allowed to just continue to spin within the ratchet and blade. This one generally will stay fixed in these grooves. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And here it is put all together. So the only thing I would just call out is that the free ball being in yellow does not match the blade itself. The yellow is just really out of place with the overall color scheme. So I do wish that it was possibly gray, or it was possibly like red, or maybe even the blue. Both look really good. So now I'm definitely looking forward to doing some testing battles right now, just to see the performance of the spinning blade here, as well as the spinning, or I guess free ball gimmick. I want to see how well it's going to do, especially up against a wizard rod. Now, this is going to be stock, because that's how I do for these, but I'm probably going to keep the free ball and the blade just the same, and then I'll figure out what ratchet I'm going to use. Honestly, I might want to keep it like a 960, just that way I can try and keep more exposure for this. We'll see what we do. And 960 is just a really good, like, increase in burst resistance ratchet. So I might just do that. Otherwise, I mean, it looks really good, and I'm just praying for some good performance. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some battles. The battle we're going to do the Silverwolf versus the standard wizard rod on 960 ball. So let's go ahead and see which one is going to out stamina the other. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm seeing some pretty good interactions. Silverwolf looking to claim the center. Might be good, just that way we can use that free spinning blade, because wizard rod is tilted right now. Oh, look at that. Well, that big hit just took out Silverwolf. 2, 1. Alright, let's see. Alright, back in the center. Looks like Wolf is going. Now, reminder, these are flat launch. Oh, over finish for the wizard rod. Alright, they're dancing. Silverwolf definitely needs an open finish or an extreme finish at this point. Oh, that took out a lot of stamina. Oh no. Yeah, just unfortunately does not look like it is going to be able to win against the wizard rod. Now perhaps it was just the stock of the wolf, because it is on an 80 height ratchet. That basically costed the game. But you know what? It is what it is. I definitely will be trying this in the future against wizard rod with a 960 configuration. We'll just do some other customization. And next we're going to try the whale wave. This is going to be on a 960 low flat. And we're going to go up against, once again, stock Silverwolf. Let's see if the whale is just going to completely knock out the wolf. 3, 2, 1. This is going on. The whale has a few more grams of weight behind it. Let's see what happens. Run out of stamina. And look at that. Wolf is going to be taking down the whale. 3, 2, 1. Two misses so far, and not enough steam. Yeah, it looks like the whale is going to be going down. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yep, another spin finish. Over finish. Deep impacts. But no spin finish. 2, 1. With the extreme. And with a surprising turn of events, the Silverwolf completely destroyed my whale wave. But once again, this is stock and this is all flat launches, so many variables can go on. But yeah, definitely good information to know. Now for the next battle, we're going to have the Silverwolf go up against the Pegasus on 360 Rush, one of my personal favorite attack type bays. But hey, anyone can win this battle. So with the crazy turn of events, it seems like the Silverwolf took the victory on the Pegasus. So yeah, I love it, man. Pegasus is a great day, but love the victory here. All right, guys, and here is my final thoughts. I see a lot of potential right here, guys. I see it. But big but right now. Mirror match against Wizard Rod, I think even on a 60 height or even a 70 height could still be problematic. I need to try it out. I mean, it does way more than Wizard Rod, but I don't know how the weight distribution of the blade itself is. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be requiring a lot of testing, because I can't be like, well, this is definitely the replacement 100% for Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod is no longer meta. I foresee if this is as good or even close to being as good as Wizard Rod, it's not necessarily going to replace it. It could even run alongside it, but it could replace it in like a lead format. So whenever each player is only using one blade, sure, someone might just lead with this if this is a good hard counter against Wizard Rod. However, I can see people running this and Wizard Rod in their deck if the parts needed to make both competitive are completely different. Wizard Rod can actually function really well with a 360 or a 960, so that's pretty good. So yeah, whatever opposite is required for this to really function, you could do that. Free ball. I think free ball is neat, but I once again, I need to do some testing. So that pretty much wraps it up. Honestly, I don't know what more I can really explain without like having to do a full like testing video. I'd actually like to do another live stream that just tests this out, So we'll see. I think I could possibly do that maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then maybe Monday or so. I got the whole next week off. So for now until the 21st, I think, I am off of work. So yeah, quite a while. It's what, 9 days? Yeah, about 9 days. Great time, so we can go do some live streaming, we could do some test playing, and just see exactly how well this is going to perform. So yeah, if you have ideas of what you would like to see me, battle up against when it comes to the testing video, make sure you write that down, so that way if I do a live stream, you will already know what to request. But my question to you guys is, are you picking this Beyblade up? And if you are, is it going into the deck? But that's it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!